Greetings, Soul Tribe. I am back today. Just wanted to kind of channel in this morning, this afternoon, this beautiful moment in time to appreciate each other. I'm so grateful for all of you who's been with me on this beautiful journey as we are journeying together, dealing with a lot of different energies and emotions from time to time, the roller coasters of the ups and downs of these emotions that we have, the shifting that we are aware of versus going through life on autopilot. So I just wanted to give a shout out to all of you guys who have been doing your work or who are here to better yourself, who are here to get your message, your activation, to help you to remember, to help you heal, to connect with Soul Tribe. I just saw 111. Yako apate isha nikanamo ayata iki kiki awate shia tata makata to heal your heart ta sia moko ta ta indate. Bu bai in haka siaka mukate atia shawata. Some of you guys out there are starting to be activated with your light language. Siani anama iki ako pate shikata, your beautiful, powerful language. Si sa tu siana mo ta ya tiaka iki atuata makata, and you are unclear of what channels you're bringing in or what's going on, and you start doubting yourself and your superpowers, these beautiful gifts that are unblocking from you and showing itself. Even if you're driving in the car and out of nowhere you're like, whoa, we're halfway there, whoa, you know, activating that healing, that language, that multi-dimensional, that universal language of heart. However it sounds, so many different languages and channels that come through. So many channels that could come in. You always want to just breathe and be within yourself and trust that everything is happening for you for your greater good, and that you are bringing in clear channels of benevolence only. So for my friends that are activated in their light language, that are still wondering what the heck they're doing and saying, stop wondering. Remember, we got to get out of this logic and go with our feeling. And your light language is going to activate people in different ways, bring in memories directly for them. It's universal language. Your message may not resonate with everybody, and that's okay. That's why not everybody will come to your channel or your frequency, because they're not meant to hear that message. So don't let that stop you from using your healing modality in your everyday life, empowering onto it, empowering yourself, strengthening your ability, your capabilities, enhancing, growing. You know, when I first started a year ago, I was going through so much, and a lot of you guys are there going through so much still, and it's okay. So I speak from experience of light language and channeling and healing and doing healing energy work. I speak from the experience of healing myself first and knowing it works before we could use it on anybody else. The experience of knowing how sucky it feels to be alone, knowing how shitty it feels that people judge you, you know, when I was at that level of caring what people thought. You know, knowing, you know, the knowingness of, or the feel, not even the knowingness, just the feelings of separation, feelings of unclear, like no, there's no clarity. You know, it's because we go through the process of literally trashing everything that we knew we've learned in this lifetime, every single thing, and we start over. It's a new life. It's kind of like, you know how like the born again, there's born again Christians is what they call it, or they're just born again, whoever, whatever, you know. It's in that, and I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. I believe in a lot of different things from different religions, and all of it is just what feels right with my heart. So I'm not here to say anything about anything, but being born again, it's a great way to explain the feelings that we go through. So when you're born again, you're like, picture you're older and being a newborn baby. You're clumsy. You don't know how to make a sandwich. You don't know how to make, you know, the babies don't know how to, you know, they don't know how to move around and navigate the earth, the world. They're floppy and just like flowing, happy, just wherever they're at, doing what they're doing, crying, tantrums over things that they don't know, frustration and stuff like that. It's the same thing in a weird way. So when you're awakened, so it's the same thing, right? So born again, sleep, awake. So when you're awakened, you awaken to like, what the heck? I know, cracking. Cracking, you hear that? Whew, I've been tense lately. So much, so many emotions, and the Schumann resonance was kind of wonky. So lots of clearing. So I guess what I really want to say is be true to your word, be true to your heart, the love you have for yourself. And you cannot skip self-love and get to the healing process of, or to heal other people. You can't skip the first part of awakening is self-love. And the more you bring in that self-love, the more your abilities are going to come online. The more guidance you will receive, the more shit you're going to call out, because you see things for what they are, because your eyes are now open. Your eyes open. So these are just things that people are going through right now. I just thought I'd come in here and say, hey, it's okay to take a break too, because if all these energies, and the energies have been high, like I've been feeling it in my body. Sometimes I'm going through it too. We all are. You know, we handle it with grounding and disconnecting. Disconnect to connect with self. So taking a break from the spiritual path, you could do that, but it's not. You can't forget it. You won't forget. You can't unknow the knowing of this, the reality of this, and it's so beautiful. You get to just such a beautiful state. You don't want to forget it. You want to remember what you did, all the work you did to get to where you're at, all the work you did with yourself to get the rewards. You want to remember that. But when you're going through the phase of working on yourself, it sucks. I know it does. But keep on going. Keep on being guided. Allow yourself to be guided, and trust me, you're going to be tested. There's going to be, if you're into like the YouTube and TikTok, there's going to be the polarity of good and bad still, right? So there's real healers, and there's just not very high vibration. Go with your feelings, your heart. Trust your heart. You know. When you know. I've been saying that this week. Just have faith in yourself, and everything else will follow. There's been so many beautiful things that's happened in my life by having faith and just going with it, having expectations. I know we talk about not having expectations, because you're expecting an outcome. Don't have an expectation to expect an outcome, but expect everything works out best case scenario, leaving that open to the abundance that you will receive. You will receive it, I promise. So I'll tell you a quick story if you guys, for those who want to kind of chime in and hear the story of my Sedona trip where I was activated. So I just finished a Reiki Master course, and I believe that was in September. And I was like, and after that I kept getting these guides saying Sedona was showing up on my TV. It was showing up on conversations that I was walking by, listening to, just like Sedona in like certain magazines. It was everywhere. And my guide said, "You're going to Sedona." I'm like, "Well, how?" You need proper funding. You need, how am I going to get there? I need the time off of work. I started making up excuses of why I shouldn't go versus having faith on why I should. And I recognized that after a couple of weeks of combating the hows versus the I will. I know everything works out best case scenario. So what I did was let me see if I have my book. I have a magic book. This is my my manifestation book where I like to journal things, and write me some beautiful notes and Sedona. So it says Sedona. It says November 27th to Friday, December 5th. This didn't work out. This did not work out, and that was the first one I listed. So once I did that, this is how you manifest. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Because I could work this out. I didn't think about being there 11/11. I was just like, I'm gonna go to Sedona in November. It sounds good, And then I started doing that. I put how long the trip was. I did my research, like I'm going. Didn't have the funds to really do that. 14 and a half hours, 997 miles. What times check-in? Who should I bring? What to do there? Hike, anchor light, meet people. Way back, leave Friday. So I was planning my time. Thank you. And this is one way, right? And then upside down, I wrote again. My Sedona, Arizona trip. And then vacation, 5 days. I am grateful. I will travel to Sedona, Peru, Hawaii, Colorado, Montana. There's a list. Thank you, universe, for blessing me with a beautiful getaway to Sedona. Abundant prosperity. I'm grateful. I am open to all possibilities. Then I didn't notice this. I was looking up Airbnbs and hotels and stuff and trying to navigate. I was looking up when I went to check the dates for 11/12 to 11/15, 777. So I'm getting closer. I'm using my manifestations and numbers to guide me. And then I kept getting closer. It says 2-day drive, 3-day vacation, leave 11/11, Wednesday, drive 14 and a half hours, 11/16, drive home. So I'm here I'm going places. So anyways, I then got a Rose of Jericho. Hold on, I'm going to show you this. Rose of Jericho. This is my, don't mind me, I'm in my pajamas, yoga pants. This is my Rose of Jericho that I actually used her for manifesting. So remember, some people will be like, that's witchery and stuff. Well, maybe it is, but how about let's call it powerful manifestation, because first your thoughts, your thoughts come in, the information comes into thought becomes what? Action, right? You turn your thought into an action. How do you turn what's up in here into an action? You write it down. Now it's tangible. It's wrote. 1444, I just saw it, right? Right, once you write it, now you just manifested it onto paper. So you have to keep on manifesting. How? What do you do next? Then you feel it. You're feeling it. Like, all right, I'm already Googling. I'm looking and seeing what where I'm going. Like, I'm there. I'm like, I see the mountains. I'm hiking. I can feel the sand, the dirt, the rocks. Then this is the Rose of Jericho. The Rose of Jericho, it's the resurrection plant. So these became popular after I started using it about 2 years ago is when I really started. Look how big they are. It's going to be tough to find a big one like this. Now, if you go on Amazon, they're going to be wee little, and they still work, but they're wee little. So go on probably Etsy. You might be able to find a large one. This guy costs like $9. So if someone's asking you for crazy outright prices, no. So anyways, back to that. Inside this plant is a piece of paper. And usually I'll put a piece of paper and I'll write my intention, and then I'll also put a piece of selenite in it. But once you water this plant, because right now it's dead, right? It's like a weed, it's dead. Once you water it, it will come back to life. So I'm writing my, look, you just do this. And the water, you can use it to put in a spray bottle or put in your mop water, and it's cleansing. Rose of Jericho, look it up, you'll see it. It's real. So people use oils, essential oils for healing, for relaxing, lavender to relax. Why not use Rose of Jericho? It's a plant. It's use these properties. These were given to us in ancient times, all of this. But society has changed it into any type of root work or whatever. It's bad and evil. No, it's not. Everything is so opposite. So back to where I was going with this manifestation. I don't know why I'm sharing the story. It's just meant to come to those who are still here 17 minutes later. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hey! So I put my intentions in the Rose of Jericho. So once I got my Rose of Jericho, I open her up with water, and once she's open, I write my intention down. I put it in there like I am. Put it in. It's happening, as if it's happening. Fun. I am having a fun time in Sedona, Arizona, 11/11 camping with my friend Amanda. And then close it up. Thank you. Abundant. And then or abundance, and then you fold it up and you put it in there. So once this opens up, because it gets all watered up, it will close back up once it dries. So that's meant to said. So what I'm doing right now, I'm resurrecting the plant, resurrecting abundance, resurrecting. So if you're feeling like your relationship is not doing well, you can resurrect it like with love. Resurrect your love. Resurrect your self-love, resurrect your finances. Yes. And I throw in other things in here, cloves, keep away like gossip and, just like drama and trauma from other people, because we do have to still protect our energy. You guys are friendlies on here, but not everybody's here that are for our greater good, and we know this, right? So always protect your energy. But with this plant, I would always use incense and stuff like that. So I manifested a trip to Sedona. Long story short, for the trip, I was there. I was camping in Sedona on 11/11, and I had a trip to the Grand Canyon, camped in the Grand Canyon. I was gifted a couple of hotel stays by a great friend of mine that had credits. I drove straight there in my car, and then I drove halfway back, and then we stayed at a hotel, and then drove back the other time, but the rest of the way. So let me tell you about having faith. I planned a camping trip in Sedona for 11/11. We pulled up to this camping spot. We didn't know where we were going to camp. We just picked one. And when I pulled in, I was like, one camping spot, please, for a tent. The lady said, did you make a reservation? no. I just saw orb. No, I didn't. No, I had to. She goes, we're all full. I'm like, what? You're all full? And then an angel was behind her. And she turned around and she like whispered, she goes, and he's like, no, there's one more spot left. And she goes, wow, we have one more spot left. I'm like, sweet, $20. It was only $20. My head, spirit's here, my head's tingling because I'm so grateful. And the spot that we had, that was reserved for us pretty much because I expected the best case scenario and I had faith, and we didn't know where we would stay if that wasn't open because there was no other option. I was open, but I just knew that was it. And then we had this beautiful, we got to see the sun set and the sun rise in this beautiful spot. So lovely. And it was 2 chicks going to travel. You know, how amazing was that with Faith? Such a great friend. You know, just like, I don't know. So have faith. Great things happen. We can manifest. I gave you some manifesting tips on how to just go with the flow. Sometimes I know it's difficult and we feel lost and stuck and we don't even know where to start. Start by allowing the thought to come here on what you want. Ask yourself, what do you want? I want to be happy. Okay, easy peasy, is it? Next question, what do you feel? What do you feel? Not think. What do you feel will make you happy? A great relationship. With what? With who? What's that relationship look like to you? So you're thinking this, right? And then once you get more of a baseline of what you're wanting to create, you write it down. Manifest this, bring it into birth it onto paper. That's a magician. Ta-da! Thought to paper. Woo! Right? It's crazy how it took me a long time to even get that. And that's why I share it, not because I'm being sarcastic. No, because I still, every time I say it, I'm like, ta-da! Like, this is real. Like, common sense isn't always common practice. Like, we are magicians. All of us, powerful manifestors. You know, you just have to think out of it. Think outside the box. Unthink. It is windy outside, guys. Unthink what the old restrictions are. Let go of that stuff. So let go of that and pretend just for today you can bring in anything you want. Pretend, but you can. What you think, you can bring in. If you could think it, it's true. You can have it. And if you have questions, guess what? If you have the questions, then you have the answer. The answer is within you. It is. You control your universe. You are here. I am here being your guide. Yay me! You guys are my guides. When you leave these comments and just like really affirm that you're like, thank you, or just, you know, just like, I know you're hearing me, like me taking the time to come on here and you resonate with me. I really do read those and I'm like, it makes my heart smile and be like, I'm great and I'm grateful. I come on here because I'm like, there's some stuff that you guys need to know. How can I help? How can I be of assistance and of service? So I want to show you. Let me move this. She's getting bigger. Move this around so you guys can really see what this is looking like now. Don't want to tip the water. You see, ta-da! She's turning green. Oh shoot. Okay, this is not really working. Okay, there. Boom, she's opening up. Cool, huh? So what I'm going to do with this plant, since I opened her up today, I'm going to manifest. You know, I just put a notice in my job yesterday. And a week's notice because new beginnings, new changes are happening. And after I sent that notice out with gratitude, like, thank you for the beautiful time. And I have, you know, I just have an offer I can't refuse, and it's to be within myself, you know, be free. So many activations have happened since last night. And I just wanted to thank you all for being a part of this life, my life, our life together, shining our light, healing what we have to, knowing we're not perfect, we're perfectly imperfect. And I want to thank all my beautiful friends from the past who still watch my videos, who knew me before and see the growth of who I am today, and know that that old person doesn't resonate here anymore. And you're proud of me because you see the difference. Thank you, because I see the difference in all of you. You guys are beautiful, shining stars. My new Soul Tribe friends, my old Soul Tribe family. Like, for real. You guys are starting to see a lot of things, synchronicities with numbers too. Yep, you are on the right path. You guys are coming across different types of videos, experiencing awareness in your day. Sometimes feeling like, what the heck? Are you guys having any issues with eating? I have not ate meat for a year now. A year. So, how are you guys doing? And if you guys do eat meat, who cares? Eat meat. If it's still good and your stomach resonates with it and you're good, you know, and it's going for you, that's you. That's a choice. I just know that I love chicken. I love chicken. Some chicken wings. And there may be a time I may say, hey, I want some chicken wings. You know, unjudging and taking time to just whatever. I mean, but I know that the shift for me happened last year when I went to go, and I would eat twice, 2-3 times a week, like straight up 6 pieces. Wingstop, Hooters, like all kinds of Twin Peaks. I would go eat at these beautiful places because I was always wing-a-linging it. I love me some wings, dang it. And right now I'm really in that moment of, I love that food. But when I knew that I was done is when I went to Buffalo Wild Wings, and I used to go there a lot too. And I had my wings on the platter, and I'm like, 1 little chicken, 2 little chickens, 3 little chickens, like, oh! What is on my plate? It's like I awakened, guys? I awoke to chicken legs on my plate, and I was like, I can't eat these. And I tried, and it didn't taste right, and after that, I was like, my stomach was like, how dare you eat these chicken wings? And I was like, whoa. So now I do eat eggs, organic eggs. It says on there the chickens, they get to have free range. They're running around living their chicken life. And I feel good about that because I love eggs and I have to eat something, you know. So let me know, do you guys recommend anything good? I've been making spaghetti with the plant-based meat, chili with plant-based meat. I have chorizo and eggs. It's a plant-based chorizo and eggs. So if you guys have any great recipes that you would think I would love to try, can you email me it? If you have like a special recipe that I can cook and it's not all difficult and I have to go to foreign lands to get the recipe, like the items, send it to me. I will cook it. I will. Send me the recipe, I will cook it. And then I will let you know how it goes, plant-based or like I'm open to fish, no octopus, just like salmon and clams, you know, stuff like that. So anyways, my loves, I love you guys so much, and I want to give you guys a beautiful channel to come through. Thank you for hanging in there, my true friends. It's great having you guys here, and I feel your energy. Like the ones that come back, the ones that are called to be here, I feel you guys here. I know who you are. Isn't that weird? That's kind of messed up, right? Not really. We don't need to say that anymore because we know you know. Oh, shoot. All right, it's 1 o'clock over here today, and I'm gonna get some stuff done. I want to send you guys love and protection codes, and I want to send you guys clearing codes, bringing in love and protection. So clearing anything that's holding you guys back, that's taken from your energy, that is not yours. I want to go ahead and clear that out for you. Things that are making you sleepy, and you're like, what the heck? Things that are circling in your mind. I want to help remove that. Just be open and just breathe. Just gotta breathe and just be open to receiving for your greater good. Whew, my hands are getting hot. See if any Tasha Taiya ho Bashe Bashe Yashake Yawa. You're so beautiful. Yaya Nake Yawa Tereya. So powerful. Hika Mahadisa Nakata Mainika. Woo! Na hiana siaka itika mariaka. For those of you who are having headaches, Ama ia teshea, ama ia teshea, ama ia teshea. Toning as you scan. Bringing in the light. Shawane ana aka teya kishigaya taiki kiawa terea nesherea uapa ndeshire mbaha mbahe. Getting shaky. Just be open. Siasukwa, Tiashikama, Anikata, Arayenea, Yamanea, Yawashidea, Wanedea, Yatea, Nuhua, Anea, Yatea, Nereawa, Uashakuma. You are so beautiful. I'm shaking, look. Ooh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 hey. Ooh, hey, yeah, yeah. Gaya shete ya ne ya Umbaya ya daddy ya ne ya oh ya Ashiki mahata inahata sharede anihi anaha wawane. Thank you for being here. I love you guys so much. I am so excited. I got kind of tears coming down. Your journey, it hasn't always been easy. Yakupu ateshi kate. Someone's still removing a headache. Drink more water. Yakaya nekiata mbashika amata. And the energies are causing that too. Get as much rest and don't feel guilty about the rest that you receive, guys. And it helps warm up your hands when you have a headache. Just place them on you. Just place them however you want, whatever feels right, wherever your headache is. And breathe in. Exhale out. Sometimes you'll feel a cooling sensation or heating either. Sometimes your hands are super hot. But you put your hands on your head whenever you have a headache. Like this, kind of cup them a little. You know, you could even do this on someone else's head. You know, kind of send energy, healing energy. Pull it down from the infinite. Pull in. Breathe. Picture so you surrounded in whatever color light you wish. I like white. You can use golden light. Go in the front. This will help you. It also helps if you kind of like grab out. This works, I promise. Try it. You pull it out. It's not yours. Release what no longer serves you. This will help you. And I've actually, I actually like would go to the store and sometimes I'll get a headache out of nowhere and I know it's not mine. And I do not consent to taking on other people's pain, you know, like that. You know, I protect your energy. You protect your energy. But if you have your own headache and stuff like that, you just heal what you can. Well, heal as you can. Remember, but I send you guys lots of love. I'm going to get on with my day, drink a lot of water, check out this plant, see? And as you can, I'm going to pull it out a little bit, gently. You can see it's opening. You could actually see there's a piece of paper. There's a piece of paper already in there. So, Rose of Jericho. Get you one. It's beautiful. Don't keep it in water. If you do get one, don't keep it in water too long. A lot of people keep it in water. They don't last like that. They will rot. Change their water every 2 days. But it's still, the Rose of Jericho will start getting moldy and stuff like that. So what I like to do is just let it get activated, awakened, and then I'll drain the water and use the water however I want to use it. And then I'll put my intentions in it, and then once it dries up, it will close back, and then I'll put it over there, put it up. So yeah, if you keep it in water, it will mold. So good luck to you guys all. I love you.